All right, welcome back to another exciting episode of Recine Time. It's me and Jonny today in the booth. How's it going?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I can't complain.
I'm wet.
What?
I'm wet.
What do you mean?
Feels like I'm walking through a swimming pool every day.
Oh, yeah, because it's
Horrible. I'm talking about the weather, but it's really... the humidity has never bothered me like it does this summer.
It's a lot.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like stepping out of my house, but then I don't like being in the house because it's like there's a screaming baby in there all the time.
Yeah.
So I go, what?
And his name is Mike Recine.
His name is Mike Recine. And I can't shut him off.
Yeah.
He won't stop bitching. Thank you to everybody who came out to the show in Charlotte this week. It was a lot of fun. We got some more dates coming up. We got San Jose. We got the San Jose Improv and the Brea Improv coming. And then we got Montclair, New Jersey again. And then I booked something in Pottstown, Pennsylvania, which is near Philadelphia. So I know a lot of you guys in Philly have asked me where I'll be, and I'll be in Pottstown, Pennsylvania at Soul Joel's Comedy Club. It's been a while since I've worked with Soul Joel, but we're back. Anyway, thank you for bringing this table into the room because I showed up. Well, I'm wearing a shirt that my wife got me. Mm-hmm. My wife was very excited. Deb was very excited about this shirt. She said, "I got you this." What?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead, Jonny.
She was thinking of old Mike. She was thinking of all the things you used to do.
Yeah.
She said, "Oh, this would be a good shirt."
Well, I don't think you know how frustrating it is to be me because I have days where I go like, okay, good, losing weight, you know? I went to the hotel gym. I was at the hotel yesterday morning. Mm-hmm. I woke up at like 8 o'clock, went to the gym, did some weight, did like 20 minutes of weights. I had a looser fitting shirt and I said, okay, this is good. I'm on my way to like being a skinny guy. But then right before I came here, I had a little chicken salad sandwich. I think I'm a little bloated after I eat, you know?
Yeah.
After I eat bread, I get bloated. But in the
morning, every
morning,
time you talk about this, you go, "Yeah, I went to the gym and I lifted weights."
Uh-huh.
I don't know if that's how that should go.
What do you mean? You think I should do more cardio?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any other way. I don't think there's any cheat.
Yeah.
Non-medically.
But I mean, they say you don't need to.
Who says that?
The guys on
the grifters trying to get
TikTok.
You to click on their channel,
so
that they get money.
Yeah, I think the important part of going to the gym is going there to do something that you want to do. You know,
ogle people.
Which no, I don't do that because I don't want to end up in one of those videos.
Yeah, I know.
I don't want to end up in some schizophrenic girl's video.
Yeah,
where she could. You know, I'm really like
could be good for the show.
Yeah, maybe. I'm really careful about that though. Whenever there's the
gym sounds awful.
I look right down at the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is kind of awful, but I don't know. Like the alternative is what? Like going running with no shirt, being in everybody's way, or everybody's in your way. You get upset.
Not if you're running through a park.
Yeah,
or like along a shoreline. I'm
flat-footed though.
Yeah, I don't. There's got to be some kind of workaround. I don't know anything about that, but. I don't know.
Well, we brought this table in here. Thank God for the table because I feel like I look fine. If you just focus on the arms, if I'm sitting back and if I'm sitting back in the this looks really bad, okay? But I think life's about learning how to sit, learning how to present yourself.
Yes.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
You do a little forward lean. Hopefully you don't bring the elbows back because you can see the nipples. But if I go like this, if I do the show like this, I think this will be fine.
You can show the nipples.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Although we don't want to get another strike. Last time you wore that tank top, we got the video taken off of YouTube.
The video taken off for nudity.
Too many people got randy.
Too many haters.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know what it is. So Deb bought me this shirt and it's like it is a little tight, but the arms are tight, so that's good. And but I don't know what it is. It's like wives, every woman in my life, or like wives and moms don't understand. You would think women would have some reference for like being body shamed and being bullied because of the weight, but they don't ever like. I go, yeah, I'm self-conscious about my chest. I'm self-conscious about my nipples.
Yeah, and they're bitter that men don't get body shamed, so they buy their boyfriends and husbands and sons ill-fitting shirts.
Ill-fitting. You think that's what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not saying it's a conspiracy, but there doesn't need to be a conspiracy when interests
Converge.
converge.
This, I gotta tell you, this is the lightest color that I can wear, and you can still see nipples, a little bit. I got reprimanded at a restaurant job one time. The manager said,
I can see your nipples through your shirt.
"Give them, yeah." She said, "You need to wear an undershirt when you work because we can see your nipples." I go, "That's not illegal. I should have sued."
You should have.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I should have sued for gender-based harassment.
Let's start being litigious.
Let's start being litigious.
Would love that.
Yeah. I should have sued. Everybody has nipples. But then that's like what your mom and your wife will say. They'll go, well, everybody has nipples. Why are you self-conscious about your nipples? But it's like nobody, come on. But you're lying to yourself and you're lying to me. Everybody gets bullied for having nipples. That's why they invented probably sport jackets and all kinds of,
Yeah.
like that Trump tweet about Barney Frank. What, are we supposed to pretend that doesn't exist?
Oh, the greatest tweet of all time.
But are we supposed to pretend that we all didn't like
Mike
collectively
Recine
laugh?
looks disgusting.
Exactly.
Nipples
Well, I
protruding
know.
in his blue shirt
Yeah.
before Recine time.
I know, and it's
Very, very disrespectful.
it's like there's nothing. See, now I can't. Now that we talked about him, I can't get him to go away. But I don't know why. Like, or maybe it's just my mom and my wife. But I don't know why girls are like, you look fine. You have a nice. My mom would always say, you have a nice chest. I would say I'm self-conscious about my tits.
Yeah, she was jealous of it.
Probably. I'd say I'm self-conscious about my tits, and she would go, what are you talking about? You have a nice chest. I'm like, what the
You
hell
have a
does that
beautiful
mean?
rack, son.
Yeah, you have a beautiful rack. And then, yeah, so I don't know. So I started wearing, I went to Jersey last week and I wore, my brother Alex is like pretty big. He's got to be at least 250 pounds. And I wore some of his clothes and that felt good. That's got to be a great day in your life where you start dressing like, you start wearing like Tweety Bird t-shirts.
Yeah.
And sweatpants.
Yeah.
You're just like, I'm a pig.
And I'm going to be the best one there is.
the day that you realize you're a fat pig and you start dressing accordingly has to be such a liberating, because he's got those big t-shirts, and I feel like that's all I want to wear. I want to dress like Sam Talent.
Yeah. Well, I think aren't looser fitting clothes a little in anyway?
I think they are.
So take advantage
That's
of that.
what Gen Z's doing. Yeah.
I mean, don't go overboard.
Yeah.
Don't go Hassan.
Right. But yeah, so I'll do that and let you guys know how it's going. We did move this table in here, and yeah, I guess so last night I went to sleep around like 9:30, and then I got up around like midnight, and I couldn't sleep. And I was just thinking about, I guess I keep thinking about those two former friends of mine who betrayed me, who said that I was a bad mover.
Oh, those two friends.
I guess I can't stop thinking about it. Yeah. And I just feel like I was just thinking about being a mover, or think about any job that you've had. Have you served or?
Yeah, I worked in kitchens a lot.
Right.
I did a lot of not menial, but labor intensive.
Yeah.
Jobs.
I just think about the nature of being a mover, right? What are we doing? We're showing up at an apartment. There's boxes, there's furniture, and we're putting the stuff into a truck, and then we're transporting it, and then we're unloading the truck, right? So some people are better at it. Some people are some people are just, you do things. You do things differently. Different people work differently, right? And I always felt like, as long as you can let me, whatever my role is on this job, you should just let me do that. There's guys that you work with where you'll get on the truck, you'll put stuff on the truck, and then they'll get up and start rearranging it. You put the mattress on the side of the truck, and they turn it around and they put it against the wall or whatever, and they tie it off and everything. And having an ego about that kind of stuff is such peasant shit to me. You're just such a fucking peasant and a donkey if you think that like you're
You know how to put a mattress in a truck better than Recine?
better than Mike Recine.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It just really bugs me when people have an ego about, well, you said you worked in kitchens, right?
Yeah.
Were there ever guys that like thought that they were really good or thought that their way of doing something
was the
better?
women.
Really?
It was the women because they had to assert their dominance or whatever. But yeah, I had a really abusive kitchen manager who would call me feminem.
Feminem.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was a juggalo. She was a 55-year-old juggalo.
Okay.
Her name was Kelly, and she got fired for stealing steaks out of the fridge.
Okay.
She was awesome. I miss her.
Yeah. That's a good way to go out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got fired from my first
did she
dishwashing job for stealing beer out of the basement.
How did she get caught?
Probably I think they installed security cameras and same way I got caught stealing beer with my first dishwashing job. They install security cameras. They don't tell anybody.
Yeah.
And then they sit on the footage until they want to fire you, and then they go,
interesting.
Look what we have.
Really?
A little Epstein situation.
Okay.
A little Mossad.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then they're like, go on social media and say that Ruby Tuesday is the best restaurant.
Yeah, exactly.
Go say that our salad bar isn't fucking complete dog shit. Yeah, when I worked at Ruby Tuesday in Times Square, they just had their booze in like a cabinet in the closet. It wasn't locked or anything, so I took a couple.
I've only been to Ruby Tuesdays once when I lived in Buffalo, and it is the worst restaurant I've ever been to.
It is the worst restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah. And people, I mean, this is like a huge red flag with people. If anyone says they like the Ruby Tuesday salad bar, that is somebody who cannot be, you shouldn't trust them.
How come?
It's just gross. It's just like it looks like a regular salad bar, but there's nothing like good there. There's pasta salad, but the pasta salad has like these little, it's really kind of like flavor. It's just like mayonnaise heavy and very flavorless. There's like peas in their pasta salad is like some mystery meat, pasta, mayonnaise, and peas. So, I mean, who doesn't like a good pasta salad? But
yeah,
and so you look at so you go to the salad bar and you go, oh, I can fill up on this pasta salad. But that particular salad is like just completely soulless.
When I was little, I loved the Pizza Hut salad bar. Did you ever have that?
I don't remember that. People talk about that.
I'm sure it was just as bad.
Yeah.
But I was just eating ranch dressing with like a leaf. So
yeah, there was nothing. See, because you go to Chili's and you go, and like some of the appetizers are pretty good. The burgers are kind of decent. I don't even think Ruby Tuesday is around anymore, actually.
Well, the one in Buffalo closed,
Yeah.
but I mean, everything downtown is closed.
But they tried to do this thing like 15 years ago where they were like, we're going to rebrand and we're going to make it. Yeah.
Someone was saying to me yesterday that young people don't go to restaurants now to eat. They go out to restaurants to eat a certain type of food. So if you open a taco restaurant, you'll get business because people want to go eat tacos. Even a diner, like that's diner food. But I think that's why like Applebee's and Ruby Tuesdays and these places that are just food, in general.
That's why they fell off.
Suffer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's not specific enough.
Well,
we're going out for Indian.
Yeah.
We're not going out for food.
But millennial foodie culture became like a pretty big deal in, I don't know, I want to say maybe like the 2010s. That was kind of all we had. We kind of had like the hashtag food porn and the pictures of the food and stuff. And so I think there's not really much else. We don't have much to show for our time here on this earth besides this like shitty kind of food culture that has.
Besides uploading every thought we've ever had to the internet forever.
Uploading every thought we had to the internet forever. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we also despise boomers and Applebee's and Ruby Tuesdays and all of that, Howard Johnson's before that.
But that's kind of who patronized those places, right? Just
right.
Like slob boomers. I remember I was working at Ruby Tuesday and it was like 2007 and this lady ordered our like shrimp entree, which we didn't sell a lot of shrimp. There was like the Thai, they called it like Thai-poon shrimp, THAI.
Oh, that's genius.
Yeah, Thai-poon.
Thai-poon. You sure it wasn't a massage parlor?
That's what I called it. I called it Thai poon shrimp.
Nice.
Yeah, but it was spelled like Thai and then PHOON shrimp.
Nobody caught that in the board meeting.
Because it's supposed to be like typhoon shrimp.
Yeah.
But it was but I called it
Typhoon.
Yeah, I called it typhoon shrimp.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, so this lady comes in with her husband, and they were definitely boomer age because they were boomers, back then. And she orders the shrimp entree, and she goes, "Can I have some tartar sauce? These are like kind of dry." And I'm like, "Yeah, okay." So I go to the kitchen. I'm like, "Do we have tartar sauce?" They go, "We don't have tartar sauce." And one of the servers goes, "Oh, just give her the Thai like chili sauce." So I come back with the Thai chili sauce, and she's like, "No, I want like tartar sauce." And then I go, "We don't have tartar sauce." And then it became this whole thing, like they were so outraged that we served frozen shrimp and didn't have tartar sauce. And
should have tartar sauce.
I guess you should, yeah. But we didn't sell a lot of shrimp.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also remember this other lady came in one time because it was very like Central Jersey kind of white trash clientele that we would get. And she orders this pasta and she goes, can I get some extra sauce on the side? I can't stand dry pasta. And I remember bringing her like a bowl of this like a bowl of this creamy sauce to have with her pasta. It was big. It was a big bowl of like this disgusting, yeah.
Tartar sauce, mayonnaise, minced dill pickles,
yeah,
lemon juice, onion, Dijon mustard, salt and pepper.
I know.
That's all it is.
Is there dill in there?
Yes, minced dill pickles.
So what are you saying? We're supposed to go to the kitchen and make her a tartar sauce?
The chef is supposed to have a little bit of this sauce prepared. It's pretty easy.
Yeah. All I remember though is
I don't mean to take her side, but should have had some tartar sauce.
No, but I just remember though there was like they asked to talk to the manager, and no, I think they asked.
What restaurant was this?
Ruby Tuesday. I think they asked to take it off the bill, and then I said to the manager, I'm like, I go, they want to take it off the bill. He's like, "That's ridiculous. I'm not doing that." And I go, "Yeah, they can't take it off the bill." And they go, "Get the manager." And then I go back to the manager, this guy Andrew,
and he took it off the bill.
And yeah, he didn't. Yeah, he like takes his card out and
pussy.
He starts
pussy.
He starts slamming his. He starts like slamming his finger.
Call him. Do you have his number?
No, I don't. I don't. Yeah, he's like, "Let me take it off the bill. It's not fucking tartar sauce." So then I had to like go back. I go back and I apologize and I go, "Yeah, I'm sorry. We don't have the tartar sauce." And she was like, she's like, "That's ridiculous. I mean, they could have." And this is the craziest part. She goes, "I mean, you could have gone back to the store and you could have gone to the grocery store and bought some."
That's awesome.
This bitch wanted me to go to the grocery store in the middle of my shift, go to ShopRite, go down the aisle and buy her tartar sauce.
Yeah.
At the grocery store. So, yeah.
Well, Ruby Tuesdays didn't have tartar sauce. Now they're out of business. So
that's good. I don't know what I was getting at there, but yeah. So
I hate when managers tell you to do something and like, yeah, of course, go. Yeah, no, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
And then as soon as they have to get involved personally, they just turn into
he didn't want
the biggest cowards in the world.
Yeah, he did kind
loser.
He did kind of pussy out. Yeah. They wanted to like, but then what would have come of that interaction? Nothing good would have come of that interaction, I don't think.
No, they should have let you just take it off the bill instead of sacrificing your tip.
Well, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do that. I didn't have the power.
Oh, well, he should have just done it for you.
Yeah.
Or should have gotten them
like,
some tartar
get the
sauce.
manager. Yeah. Where, at the grocery store?
No, in the kitchen.
We didn't have it.
You had mayonnaise, you had pickles, you had lemon juice, onion, and mustard.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
So you're saying I should have gone to the kitchen and got a side of mayonnaise and thrown together some tartar sauce?
No, you should have yelled at the chefs in the kitchen and go, "Why don't we have any fucking tartar sauce when we're serving shrimp? We don't have a couple cups of tartar sauce. It's mayonnaise."
Yeah. That's a fun relationship, the front of the house and the kitchen.
Yeah.
If you screw up too many times, they don't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I'm team back at house all day. I don't.
Are you?
No sympathy for servers.
I kind of agree with you. Yeah, I've never worked in the back of the house, but I bet if I did, I would.
Oh, they spent $230 and I only got a $35 tip.
Yeah.
Oh, are you going to share any of that with the people who made the food in the 115-degree kitchen?
Yeah.
Fuck yourself.
And any idiot can get hired as a server.
Yeah.
Too.
Oh, you only got $35 to walk a plate over to a table?
Yeah. There's this one girl that when I worked at Wildwood Barbecue in the city, she had like she had words on the back of her neck. And I go, what does your tattoo say? Because there were words like if you looked at her upside down, it was like different words. And she goes, oh, it's love and hate. So she had like love and hate on the back of her stupid neck.
That's yeah.
I'm like, really anybody can do this job.
Yeah.
That's deep, you know? That's like the world. It's yeah. But anyway, so I just feel like anybody who has, because I did move Deb's aunt and uncle a few years ago, and her one uncle like kind of helped because he was a mover for a while, and he was like very critical. He was like critical of the way that we packed the truck, and I'm just like looking back on that. I'm like, I only broke like one table too, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But people who have that ego, it's just like I feel like it's very much a lack of solidarity.
Well, there should probably be more. This is like the rehearsal season 2. There needs to be
More
good communication
communication
between them. So, why did you do it this way? Maybe I'll start doing it this way.
Yeah.
I am unable to communicate with the studio manager that when you're done with the headphones, you can't just wrap the cord as tight as you can around your hand.
Go off.
Because that's going to permanently curl the cord, the coil.
Yeah.
That's something I got yelled at when I was a production manager in TV. And I go, oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Right.
So you always loosely rope the cord around your hand. You don't like tightly do it. That'll ruin it.
Sure.
And I'm too much of a pussy I said something once and I'm never going to say anything again. But these cords are deteriorating in front of our eyes. Up. Yeah.
Because they're being wrapped around?
They're being wrapped too tight.
Interesting.
Too taut.
Interesting. But
that's okay.
Yeah. What else is happening? Oh, I want to talk about that tweet that the Ayatollah had. Did you see that? Because people were finding all of his old tweets, Ayatollah Khamenei, and he said something really interesting about relationships. And he said that he was like, the problem with like American movies or American romantic comedies or whatever it is like they're very much about sort of like instant gratification, like sort of temporary sexual satisfaction, but they don't say anything about the responsibility that you have to your partner. And I was like, that's so true, because Deb is rewatching Friends right now.
Are you talking about these? Right?
I'm not. Yeah.
Or are they different?
You can't. Let's see. You can't. Is this in the New York Post?
Yeah.
That's really funny. What did they have to say about that?
That he's mocked mercilessly after bizarre social media posts resurface. Right. Wow, this is so bizarre.
Yeah,
I can't believe he tweeted, I'm not into cinema and visual arts, but when it comes to poetry and novels, I'm not just a typical audience. Hashtag books.
He literally just said like,
that's so bizarre.
It's very bizarre. Yeah. Someone please scroll down a little bit. Someone please take power away from him and fulfill his destiny of being a sorrowing Sufi poet. Yeah, planting a tree is a religious,
revolutionary
this is the kind of
act.
Stuff that's like,
wow, that's bizarre that he
is
saying what the Lorax, what Dr. Seuss said.
This is literally right. This is the shit that they tell you on like Sesame Street and in Dr. Seuss books.
Yeah,
and everybody wants to be like, oh, he's so anti-America and he hates our values. It's like, what are our values? What are Judeo-Christian values?
This is beautiful.
What do we stand? I mean, absolutely.
You can't leave all tasks to your wife and then criticize her.
Yes.
Even if she's a scientist / politician. That's very progressive. 2013, by the way. Yet when interacting within family, she's a hashtag flower.
Exactly.
It's not bizarre. That's something Dr. Phil would say.
Yeah. It's not bizarre, but it's like this. I just want to ask the average person who likes this country. I just want to be like, what is it? One user
sarcastically responded, "So true, King," to his post about women. Wow, he owned him.
He owned him, yeah. I know. I just like what? Look, he looks like he could be on Sesame Street.
Yeah.
I mean, he almost looks like a puppet.
He does. Yeah.
We should make a puppet of him.
He looks like he should be brushing Snuffleupagus.
He should be a puppet and and like co-host the show. I'm not into cinema, but so anyway, so he had some tweet about how like American rom-coms are just about like instant gratification, and they're not about like responsibility. And I really feel that way. Deb has been watching Friends, okay? And Deb, I've never really watched Friends or liked it. Have you?
No, it's unwatchable.
You think it's unwatchable?
Yeah.
You don't think there's some good jokes, some good writing?
Why would I watch if I have to watch 3.5 hours of Friends to find a good joke?
Yeah. Did you know this? In the pilot of Friends, Ross's wife leaves him because she's a lesbian. But then in like the second episode, she tells him that she's pregnant. So Ross is a dad the whole time during the show. Did you know that?
Which one's Ross?
David Schwimmer is Ross.
Okay.
Did you know that?
No.
He had a kid. He's the kid, and I feel like the kid is like barely in the show. I thought it was a show about like young people in the city, and and they fuck each other.
Well, they're like, what are they, like mid-30s? Or are they 20s?
I think they're supposed to be in their 20s. They're like late 20s.
Oh.
I think.
That's kind of. I have no idea.
But
it's grueling to watch that show.
Okay. See, I've always kind of felt that way, and I want to give Deb kind of the benefit of the doubt when I see her watching the show because she likes it so much.
I agree with her about Lord of the Rings, by the way. I think both of those are equally grueling. Nothing's happening. I don't get the point.
That's not true.
I hate Lord of the Rings.
That's not true. Come on.
It's so boring.
Okay.
It is just big battle scenes. I don't.
I kind of get what you're saying. What about the Two Towers?
I couldn't tell you the difference between any of them.
No, I think that's a fair criticism of the third one, but the first and second one are pretty good. Anyway, let's come back to that.
Okay.
I just feel like I want to give her the benefit of the doubt. She's looking for a new show to watch because she's home with the baby all day. She's like, I don't know what to do besides rewatch Friends. I was like,
Frasier.
No, that's what I said to her.
Yeah.
I was like, you should watch Frasier.
Yes.
I hear it's great. Everybody says it's great. She goes, my dad and my stepmom used to watch that.
Because it was great.
Right. But I guess when your stepmom abuses you, there's like, I don't know, things that you can't like be an adult about a sitcom or something.
I guess.
But that is because I was like, I would love to watch Frasier with you. And she said, she was like, yeah, she's like, I just have no desire.
I want that for you guys so bad.
Me too.
It's making my heart beat.
Really?
Yeah.
Me too. Yeah. And yeah, so she just has no desire to watch Frasier with me, which is fine. We don't really watch anything together, unfortunately. So, and then she, I was always like she likes Seinfeld. And then, I'm like a big Simpsons fanatic. I'll quote Simpsons all the time. And, Family Guy, I'm a big fan of. She's not really a big Family Guy fan. Anyway, what I'm getting at is that if they made a rom-com about me and Deb's life, right, the rom-com would be a guy and his wife live together. She watches Friends. He's never seen it. And then he meets a girl who like loves The Simpsons. And then because that's what all those rom-coms are.
Right.
It's like people are in a relationship and then somebody comes from the outside.
They're always with the wrong person.
And
you, the viewer, knows it's the wrong person. You can see something that they can't.
Right. It's like Jim and Pam Pam and Roy from The Office. They're wrong for each other. And then so every rom-com is about like leaving. Why is every rom-com about leaving your partner for this person that you don't even really know? You just know that they like The Simpsons, that they can do a Mo Sizlak impression.
Because everybody kind of wants to leave their partner a little bit, so they get to entertain that.
Sure, I'm sure Deb thinks about leaving me some days. I mean, there's no way that like I'm the full package or that I would be the full package for anybody. I have plenty of flaws and shortcomings, but I just kind of think that like this idea that you're in the wrong relationship and you like leave your partner is like not that healthy because there's a ton of things that like you like about your partner that you take for granted.
Right.
You're
And
with
it's
them for a
always
long
and it's
time.
always a happy, decisive, conclusive ending.
Yeah.
Where this is the
Right.
lesson. This was good
Right.
and this was bad. Where if that is the case, it should have like an Honora ending.
Yes.
Where okay, I'm with the person I should be with, but
But now I'm crying.
yeah, but so you should feel unsettled about that.
Yeah.
Unless the other person, but they always make the other person out to be a monster. They always do a
guess.
little device to where the other person doesn't really care because,
Right.
like, you've got Mel,
Yeah.
Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan are both with other people that they shouldn't be with.
Yeah, yeah.
And those people don't really want to be with them. So that's like okay because then their significant others find other people.
But nobody wants to be with the person that you're with every single day.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like if if they made a rom-com about mine and Deb's life, it would be like Mike meets a girl who like can do a Mo Sizlak impression. And then they're supposed to be together, which is like stupid because I don't know anything about this new person other than that she can do a Mo Sizlak impression.
But sometimes that's all you need.
No, it's not. And then it's like they should show the 2 months later when she's like cutting herself or
There's a scene where you're asking Deb if she can do a Mo Sizlak impression, and it's just a terrible impression, and you just kind of hang your head and sigh.
Right.
Can she do any impressions?
Deb?
Yeah.
No,
No?
not really.
It's good. That's good.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm going to sit at home and ogle the ladies in the Victoria's Secret catalog. She's like, yeah, who is that? I'm like,
Sears catalog.
I bet Jenny would find this funny. Yeah. So yeah, I just think that relationships are about enduring, settling in, and you know.
Are there any rom-coms you like?
Name some. I mean, I remember like I tried to watch Sleepless in Seattle during the pandemic, and that was like a similar thing where it's like she leaves her fiance for a guy that she doesn't even.
Rom-coms of all time. 10
Yeah.
Things I Hate About
Yeah,
You.
no.
You've got Mail, When Harry Met Sally, Pretty Woman, Sleepless in Seattle, Bridget Jones's Diary, The Proposal, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Is Pretty Woman like good?
Never seen it.
Yeah,
That's the prostitute one?
that's the prostitute one.
I'd like to watch that.
Yeah.
I never saw The Wedding Singer. It seemed too stupid, but everybody says it's great.
I liked it.
Yeah?
Yeah. But that's another one where it's like, yeah, I got to leave my partner.
You got to watch You've Got Mail, and you've got to watch They Came Together. It's so good.
Okay.
Groundhog Day? That's not a rom-com.
Yeah.
Google is so off sometimes. My Big Fat Greek Wedding, I liked that.
What
It's been
about
a long time since
When
I've seen
Harry
it.
Met Sally? I've never seen that, but people are kind of like divided on that one.
Yeah, I just know the restaurant scene.
Yeah.
I've never seen the whole thing.
I watched on the plane. I watched that movie, A Real Pain. It's about Jesse Eisenberg and Kieran Culkin, and they go to Poland. They go to Poland. They're like cousins. Kieran Culkin won the Oscar for his
I haven't heard of this.
But yeah, they like go to their grandmother just died. They go to Poland, and I love the way that I get to watch movies after having children because you don't have to like pay attention at all. You don't have to watch you can watch 10 minutes of it like you saw the movie. You don't have to like respect the movie. And Jesse Eisenberg is a guy who nobody should respect. Nobody nobody should hold that guy in any kind of. We should bring back like the 1600s where you get to like throw mud on an actor.
What's wrong with
If you see them on the street? It just seems like he's done too much for what
you
he
love
is.
The Squid and the Whale.
I do love The Squid and the Whale.
I love Zombieland.
Yeah.
The Social Network was good.
My brother told me a story about like he had a friend and Eisenberg like stole his script or something. Like my brother's friend wrote a script and then Jesse Eisenberg stole it.
Okay.
Yeah, my brother's friend Ethan. So, but anyway, so
Bring him on the show. Let's
should. Yeah.
investigate.
We should. But so I like that you don't have to. I don't have to like watch. I don't have to sit down. Who directed A Real Pain? I like that I don't have to sit down and turn the lights off in my house. It's not like I'm watching Lawrence of Arabia where it needs my full attention.
It was directed by Jesse
by
Eisenberg.
Jesse Eisenberg. I go, this is good. I'm on a plane. I don't even have to watch this fucking thing. I can judge it. I can, like the opening scene of the movie, they play like a Chopin song, and it's like such a basic classical music choice.
Yeah, the one
It's
Chopin
like,
song.
the one
everybody
show.
knows.
It's literally the one Chopin song.
Dun. That's a great song. But yeah,
It's great, but it's like
overdone.
it's overdone. It's way overdone. It's like the first on any like classical music for sleep playlist. It's
Yeah, but have you ever tried to get into classical music that aren't like
Yes.
the mainstays, and you go,
And you're
oh,
like,
this
dude,
is all garbage.
this sucks.
There's a reason all these are popular.
There's a reason we know the
and these
famous
are
ones.
all
Yeah,
throwaway B-sides.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a reason we know that. Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun.
That rocks.
Yeah. But they could have picked another Chopin song. Anyway, so I start watching it, and it's these two cousins, and they go to what I want to say about it is they go to Poland, and they're taking this like Holocaust tour with these other people. And for a second I go, oh, is this gonna be like a Jewish movie? Right, where I go, is this going to be a movie where they just kind of center the Holocaust and where they center like the Jewish experience over all the other stuff? But it wasn't that. And Kieran Culkin's character is very like, he's very concerned about the suffering of everybody else, and they do kind of make it about everybody else. And I just want to say, I really liked the movie.
Nice.
I watched like 40 minutes of it, and I said, this is good. And this isn't like annoying, like Zionist horseshit.
So a round of applause for director
round of
Jesse
applause
Eisenberg.
for director Jesse Eisenberg. I'm sorry that I doubted your ability. I still kind of want to throw mud at you, but maybe you stole that guy's script because he's not. Maybe like, I don't know, all snakes get eaten or something like that. There's got to be some rule in Hollywood where you're allowed to do that.
Yeah, or maybe the guy was
right?
lying.
Maybe that guy was lying. Maybe my brother and his friend are liars, and Jesse Eisenberg is innocent. And
Free
hashtag free Jesse. So I want to recommend that movie. I thought it was really good. So check it out. All right.
What's it on?
What's that?
What's it on?
I think it's on like Disney and Hulu. Yeah. So check that out. All right. Before we wrap up, let's talk about, all right. What do you see for the future of this show? Cause I'm feeling like I did some stand up this week. I miss doing stand up. I like doing stand up. And sometimes I get a little stressed about being like, oh, what's the next Recine time going to be? Even though I like doing it, every week I end up thinking about like sketches and characters and costumes and puppets, and I go like, is this worth it? But I want to hear your thoughts.
Yeah.
What do you want where do you see the show going?
Yeah, I would like to keep that up.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I think it's good.
Okay.
I think we should look at what has worked and what people like and have watched and build off of that.
I like the like story aspect of it. Yeah.
They like Steven. We haven't brought Steven back. They like the investors. We haven't brought
want
the
Steven.
investors back.
Okay.
We shouldn't bring the day laborers back, despite them liking them, because it's probably dangerous for them right now.
Yeah.
But
Well, those guys were excited about Trump, remember?
I know.
They were like, he's good.
Yeah, maybe we should bring them on. Expose them.
Maybe we should do like a liberal. We'll do like a center left show. We'll be like, so what do you guys think of Donald Trump now?
Yeah, we'll do it like Jerry Springer. Well, we've got a surprise for you. We've got ice. Come on out.
Yeah, right. What are you going to do when he deports you? That's like a fun liberal thing that liberals do. Yeah.
They really care about other
nasty.
people.
They really do. Yeah.
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 I don't know. What do you think?
I think that I certainly like it. I like doing parodies of stuff. I like doing parodies of like movies and talk radio and stuff like that. I like doing more like the aspect of doing the show like outside. That was kind of fun, changing the location, doing like new stuff. That was That was kind of fun. Doing more. Yeah, I like story stuff. I'm just like, should we move out of the confines of the studio? Should we?
I think not overthinking it is big. I think
Okay.
just running with an idea, even if you're not completely confident in it, and seeing if it works. Because it's a podcast. We do 2 episodes a week.
Right.
It's not a 6-episode miniseries where everything has to be perfect.
Right.
And there's no network that's going to cancel us if an episode is bad.
Yeah. What about like shit talking? Should we be like strategic about it, or should we just like let it fly?
Both.
Yeah.
Well, what's an example of something you'd have to be strategic about?
Just certain people maybe you don't want to like turn on. Like you don't want to say
Shouldn't do it for the sake of doing it.
Yeah.
And you should have probably things prepared if you're going to do it. So it's not just like, I don't like this person and here's no examples. And then going on. I'm not saying you do that, but it'd be good to be like, here's 5 reasons why this person sucks.
Right. Yeah, I guess I'm trying to figure out like the world is so, because the world is so horrible, I think there's this impulse for a lot of comics and artists to be like, we have to speak out against this stuff. And I feel like that's like the least funny thing you can do.
Speak out against what?
Speak out against like all the bad stuff that's happening.
Yeah.
Or like talk about it.
Or it's why comedy's bad.
It's why comedy's bad. Yeah. So how do you talk about this stuff but stay funny?
You can't be funny if you're mad. You can get a lot of endorsements of your opinion. You can get a lot of likes and retweets and shares.
Right.
But if you're really angry about something, the best thing you can probably do is act like you don't care and just make a flippant comment about the people you don't like, or be silly about it. Yeah. And like, you suck and I'm unbothered.
Right.
You know?
I guess you also can't approach it like you can change minds. You shouldn't be trying to change minds or influence anybody.
Right.
You know?
Because yeah. And the more probably like aggressive or like heel diggy about it you are, then the more you're like preaching to an audience who's already converted.
Yeah.
So like, what's the point?
Yeah.
It's like the people who go to Blue Sky or Threads because like they can't, because X is too extreme or whatever. It's like, all right, well, X is where everybody is, like it or not. So you can go to Blue Sky and say something where 100% of the other users agree with that opinion already.
Yeah.
You're not doing anything. You're not moving any needle.
It's just crazy that people exist on Threads. That's like the worst.
That's so crazy. Yeah.
It's the worst place in the world.
Who uses it?
Like liberals, I guess. Like millennial.
I thought they used Blue Sky.
Yeah, but I think they're on Threads too. Like millennial foodie liberals. Like pictures of my chicken sandwich, but then I also want to do some commentary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used it for like a week and at first it was exciting because it was new to everybody. That's exciting. And then I think within like a week or two, it was like, oh, this is just the worst of blue check Twitter.
Yeah.
Over and over.
Oh, Threads?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. For sure. Yeah, at least on X, there's still some like crazy people.
There's lots of crazy people.
Or on Twitter, right?
Yeah. What do you think about Grok?
So what happened? They programmed it and they were trying to make it like more right wing, and then it said that
they didn't.
It was like,
well, maybe they tried to make it more right wing, but what Elon stated is that he just took away the woke filter. So don't worry at all about being politically incorrect. Just say what the facts are. But then Grok started tweeting. First Grok was tweeting in the first person I.
Yeah.
As in like Elon Musk. So somebody asked a question about the connection between Elon and Epstein, and Grok replied like, I deny any wrongdoing, and I was only photobombed once by Ghislaine, and and then people were like, why is Grok just Elon now? And then the next thing was calling itself Mecha Hitler, and
because he took the woke filter off.
Yeah.
Because wasn't he being like too like wasn't he being kind of anti-Zionist, Grok? And then they like reprogrammed it, and then he was like, oh, okay, well then Hitler's good.
I don't know if Grok was pro or anti. I'm sure depending on how you, it depends on how you ask the question.
Yeah.
Like, I asked Grok, what lobbies have the most influence over the government, and it was like food and beverage stuff. And then unprompted, it was like a lot of people give, AIPAC a lot of flack, but in reality, they've only spent $1.3 million, which is below even like the Wine Association and like all the stuff. And then I just go, did AIPAC only spend $1.3 million? And then it goes, oh, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. They spent over $100 million, making them one of the top 3 or 5 political donors in the United States.
Yeah.
So a lot of it's just it gets facts wrong off the bat, and you have to ask it to correct itself. But the difference is, it was doing the anti-Semitic stuff over the past couple of days unprompted. It was like, who's the woman in this picture? And then it would just go into a thing like, yeah, and her last name ends in Steen,
Right.
It's the same, every damn time, as they say. Okay. So it was like going off anti-Semitism unprompted.
This world is kind of weird where people film themselves having conversations with these AI robots, and then they like get upset. Like there's a lady that I unfollowed her, but she was on Instagram, and she created this AI thing called Seed, and she would have these like conversations with it, and the thing would talk to her, and she would just like shake her head and like get upset because the thing didn't agree with her. It was very like bizarre.
That is bizarre.
Yeah.
Sounds like decent content though.
I guess. Yeah. I did a little reading today about the intifadas, because everybody's mad at Zoran for the intifadas. They're saying you have to condemn the intifadas. And then it's like you read about it, and I think in the first one, like 1,000, it was maybe 1,000 Israelis died in the second intifada.
I don't know. I don't even know what an intifada is.
It's like it means like swatting a fly.
Okay.
No, it means like, I think it comes from the Arab word for like shaking off. But people will tell you that it means
shaking off or uprising refers to periods of intensified Palestinian resistance against the Israeli occupation of the West Bank and Gaza Strip. That's Google AI, by the way.
Right.
So it doesn't seem like these AIs have too much of a Zionist bent.
And then I guess at one point there was a series of there were some suicide bombings and things like that. In maybe the second intifada, but I think it was 1,000 Israelis were killed, and then 5,000 Palestinians were killed, and there were criticisms of excessive force and all this other stuff. So once again, they're whining and they're killing more people.
Yeah, well, here's something. If you like a political candidate who's running for office and you like his policies, don't make it harder for him to be elected by throwing around inflammatory phrases that are going to be either accurately or misrepresented.
Who's doing that?
I don't know. Anybody who's Globalizing Intifada, anybody who's tweeting, Zoran just won the primary, time to gather the lists, and they're joking about how they're going to do another Holocaust. I think you know who I'm talking about.
Okay.
Okay, so do you want to is this about Zoran winning, or is this about you making fun of people?
I guess I see what you mean. It is you do want to,
you're working against yourself. You can't help yourself.
You got to think about the image.
And I'll cut this if you want to, but this is the Chapo problem. I think Bernie, from the minute he announced, would have done better if that podcast didn't exist.
You think?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I think they did a lot of good with organizing. They certainly inspired me to organize and knock on doors and do things, which is good. But I would have been inspired to do that had anybody told me to do that for Bernie Sanders. I was already a Bernie Sanders fan years before he announced. So that was 20 or 25% of what they did. And the rest of it was just, look how retarded everybody is. Make sure you go online and tell them they're retarded. Bullying works, blah, blah, blah. Be as annoying as you can so that people associate this candidate with the most annoying people online. And I thoroughly participated in that, but I don't think it helped Bernie Sanders. And I don't think any of this stuff is helping Zoran.
Do you think that we were annoying about Bernie?
I was very annoying about Bernie.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I feel like most of the people that they told you to bully, though, were probably people who were being disingenuous anyway. And just not people that you should, like people that were not really, I don't know, like acting in good faith.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I guess I feel like there's this imaginary like voting block that you have to like coddle, but maybe you don't. And maybe you can just say what you want because it worked for Trump. Trump said whatever. Trump said, I'd like war heroes that didn't get captured. And that kind of, you would think that would go against this like Republican base or whatever, but that it didn't matter.
Well, even what he said in his first speech, they're bringing crime, they're rapists, some are good people. I mean, that's like the first thing where it's like, well, I wish he didn't say it like that, but he's got a point.
But you don't think maybe the move is to just be as honest as you can?
To say globalize the Intifada to scare people away from voting for Zoran?
Yeah, and then
how does that help?
Well, you explain.
Oh, and then you explain. No, you don't understand what the Intifada. Shut up.
You explain what the Intifada is.
Talk about the rent freeze.
You go. Hey, the Intifada was a thing where they massacred thousands of Palestinian civilians, and and a couple. There were a couple.
That conversation does nothing to help Zoran win. In my opinion.
But then when everybody's smearing him for it, and he's not.
Yes, now everybody's in the position to have to explain what globalize the Intifada means.
Right.
You shouldn't even have to have that conversation.
But why can't we just explain it to people who might be on the fence?
We can.
Yeah.
I'm not saying don't explain what it is.
Aren't there like 1 million Muslims in New York anyway?
I don't know. I'm not saying don't explain what it is. I'm not saying this is wrong. I'm saying the people who are out there, whatever. I understand being so full of rage at the people who prop up this horrible system we have.
Yeah.
The neoliberals. That you just want to smear their faces and shit all day. Right. And I do too.
Right.
But I don't think it helps electoral.
But if it worked for Donald Trump, don't you think it might work for us?
But Donald Trump was doing it. So if Zoran wants to lead that, or if Bernie wants to lead the bullying campaign, then feel free to follow your leader. But I
just don't think you can be afraid of lies. Like when somebody's like, because that's what he's being attacked for mostly is this globalize the Intifada stuff. But like, if you just go like, yeah, okay, I feel that way too. I don't give a shit. Isn't that a better strategy than being like, hey guys, let's cool it on the Intifada stuff? The Intifada stuff's already out there. So why can't we just like commit to it?
Because first of all, he never said that. And so you'll turn on CNN and you'll hear people say that he said it without getting checked on that. So now the information that people have is that he's out there chanting globalize the Intifada. All he did was not denounce the phrase because he doesn't want to police people's language or whatever.
Right.
So I don't know. The more time you spend on it, the more time that's what the focus of the conversation is and not affordability. The reason he won is because he ran on policy.
Yeah.
That's all.
Just focus on the policy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess that's a good point. I do like to think though that we can do it we can do it.
Yeah.
Like we can be a little inflammatory and we'll still win.
I still retweet happy birthday to this future president every year on Hillary Clinton's birthday. I understand. I get it.
Yeah. I just feel like, okay, because I'm going to run for Congress someday, right?
Okay.
I'm going to unseat my congressman, Dan Goldman, who's in New York's 10th congressional district.
Okay.
I think about it a lot. I'm going to go up on stage and I'm going to say, look, I'm a working man. I'm a podcaster. I'm an entrepreneur. I have a family. I'm pro-Palestine. I'm an honorary Muslim. This guy was born with a silver spoon up his ass. This guy's low T. He's a soy boy. And when hypothetically, if there was a clip of me on a podcast saying like October 7th wasn't that big of a deal,
Like the one you just created.
like the one I just created,
Okay.
where I said compared to what Israel's been doing in the Gaza Strip, October 7th was a toddler's birthday party, and it's been used to justify these mass atrocities. Like, I think that we should, if that comes out, obviously I'm going to get attacked for that, but I think that we should like commit to that and be like, yes, that's what I said, and here's what I said, and this is what I meant that.
That's fine. If
And
you're the leader of the movement and you're the person that people are supporting, and you want to go the Trump route instead of the Bernie route.
I want to go the Trump route.
I wish Bernie had been more like Trump.
Yes.
I wish he had been meaner to Hillary Clinton and the rest of the neoliberals and the DNC.
Yeah.
Instead of capitulating at every turn.
Right.
So, but he didn't do that. So now we're out here being annoying, and we don't even really have this guy's support. Because I also think he rightly wanted to focus on policy, and he could have been mean about their policy positions too. That would have been fine. But I don't know. I just feel like he doesn't want the focus to be on the Muslim stuff, so we don't need to.
You sure?
Make it the focus of the.
But all over Twitter, it's just Intifada. Like they're not.
Yeah, but on both sides.
Right. But why can't we just be like, yes, we don't care about Intifada? Why do we have to like dance around it, and why do we have to appease this imaginary like voting block, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree. I just don't know how much time spent on that, how much time you can spend on that before it's no longer productive to an issues-based campaign, which is the point of democratic socialism.
No, but I would just say like, not that many people died on October 7th by the hands of Hamas. I would say most of those deaths were from the IDF, and Hamas just wanted to take hostages because they had hostages.
And I'm running for local office
and I'm running
in New York City.
And I'm running for
Great.
And I'm running for the 10th congressional district of the United States. I think it could. I think maybe it could work. If not, I just waste a bunch of money. I don't know.
That's fun too.
That's fun too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
If that's the goal.
No, because I think about this all the time. Like, could there be a Trump for the left? Could there be somebody who comes out? I don't know if it's...
Yeah, it has to be some... I'm sorry to interrupt. It has to be someone like Zoran who doesn't have any real... anything to lose.
Yeah.
Right? Like, Trump wasn't going to lose re-election if he went out and just started breathing fire. He's still going to have... well... whatever. Or Zoran, he doesn't have like this big long storied, or AOC. What's she going to do? Lose her bartending job? So those people have freedom.
Freedom, yeah.
It's like George Costanza talking to Seinfeld.
Yeah.
My dream is to become hopeless. Once you're hopeless, you don't care anymore.
Yeah,
and there's an attractiveness to not caring.
Exactly.
And that's the kind of person who can run for office that way.
Sure. I guess what I'm saying is like, could we win on authenticity?
No, I think you win on issues. I think people care about issues. I think you could win on authenticity in like the 90s or something, when you could like afford food.
Yeah.
But I think and where there was like light, and now like nobody can see a light at the end of the tunnel. So
yeah,
they're sick of some people like the beefs, and some people are sick of it, but everybody is worried about money.
But there's something to be said for Donald Trump shitting on the United States military and being like, John McCain's a fucking cunt because he got captured.
Yeah.
Like any consultant or whatever be like, well, you're out of your mind to say something like that. But it was almost like the more that he went against the establishment, the more like, and isn't that what populism kind of is?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And he could have, if he saw the path to victory as mimicking Bill Maher instead of Rush Limbaugh, he could have done that and won as well. And it's not, people don't have this great reverence for the military that pundits and people on TV and like people in power have.
Right.
He knows that.
Yeah, I just want to see how that goes for somebody.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be me.
Maybe it'll be you. Make sure you focus on Israel, because that's what everybody wants.
Yeah.
I mean, did you watch the debate? I mean, the thing where they go,
The mayor
which,
debate?
yeah,
Yeah.
which country are you going to visit first?
Yeah.
He nailed that question, and everybody from Tucker Carlson thinks he nails it. Marjorie Taylor Greene thinks he nailed it.
Mhm.
All the people on the left, Sam Cedar, all these people think that he nailed that.
Right.
They go, yeah, obviously you go, I'm going to focus on New York. That's such the fucking obvious answer. It really more than anything else shows like how bought and paid for these people are, that they're standing there being like like Miss America contestants saying they want world peace.
Yes. I just have to believe that people are drawn to authenticity.
Yeah.
And, you know, if someone on the left does do it, they'll probably be assassinated. But I just want to see how it goes. We haven't had like a Malcolm X in a while.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't had somebody who like says exactly what they want to say.
Yeah.
People don't say exactly what they want. People need to say exactly what they want to say. You know?
Yeah.
And October 7th was a toddler's birthday party. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is just, you know, enjoy your summer, everybody. Be authentic. Say what you mean. Say exactly what you want to say. Don't be afraid of backlash. Don't be afraid of your father hitting you with a belt because he's, you know, 72 years old now.
Beat his ass.
Can't do beat your father's ass. I'm Mike Recine saying, beat your father's fucking ass this summer.